Hey, what's up guys? Troy here with WeightGainNetwork.com. I want to get right into my simple 4-part bulking formula. It's really important that we revisit our goal during a successful bulking phase. So a lot of people just stuff their face and think that, they can pretty much consume anything they want during a bulk, but it's about creating a strategic calorie surplus. I'm talking about a way to ingest macronutrients that's going to maximize your anabolic hormones, your insulin, your testosterone, your human growth hormone output. So we want to, have a strategic calorie surplus. It's not all about just consuming everything that's in sight. There's going to be hormonal consequences if you just stuff your face with sugar and fat at the wrong time. So I want to give you my 4-part simple bulking formula. It's going to maximize your anabolic hormones, help you guys have a really successful bulking period, and pack on rock solid lean muscle mass. So let me get right to it. Step 1 is a good rule of thumb with your protein consumption. You want to do about 1.25 grams of protein for every pound of body weight. Now, a lot of you guys are thinking, this is a lot, but remember that, this is a bulking period. You want to give your body every chance possible to gain the maximum amount of lean muscle mass. So you want to consume about 1.25 grams of high quality protein for every pound of body weight. So I'm talking things like egg whites, whole eggs, grass-fed beef, grain-fed chicken, lean pork, all kinds of fish, nuts. Have a wide array of quality protein. Also, you can get some of that protein from a whey protein powder or casein protein powder. But get a wide variety of quality proteins and amino acids at about 1.25 grams for every pound of body weight. And this is going to slowly drip feed your muscles with the right amino acids, the right anabolic fuel, maintain that positive nitrogen balance, and really maximize your anabolic hormones. So number 2 is I will do heavy carbohydrate consumption 2 hours before and 2 hours after I work out. So there's like a 4-hour window where you want to feed your body a lot of quality carbohydrates. And remember that when you work out and you're in the gym performing all these compound exercises, this is a really anabolic time for you to spike your insulin. So starting off, I'd say like 2 hours before you work out, you want to do a high, slow digesting carbohydrate meal. So I'll consume anywhere between like 50 and 80 grams of slow digesting carbs in the form of like quinoa, sweet potatoes, brown rice, lentils, black beans. There's so many great slow digesting carbs. Check out one of our videos for, we have one video, the best muscle building carbohydrate sources. We have a bunch of other videos on the best food sources to gain weight. So you want these slow digesting carbs. This is gonna, fill up your muscle glycogen. This is going to maximize your energy in the gym. So when you step foot in the gym, you have sky high energy. You can go in the gym, you can exert the maximum amount of energy. You can have a really powerful workout. And another thing it's gonna do is when you take your pre-workout supplements like your creatine and your beta-alanine and all these pre-workout supplements, it's gonna help your body absorb it a lot better. So carbohydrates serve as like a nutrient activator. So carbohydrate meal, a big slow digesting carbohydrate meal, 1.5 to 2 hours before you work out. And then right after you work out, or even in the middle of your workout, if you're going through a really highly intense 1.5-hour workout and you feel a little depleted, is you'll get that dextrose or that fast digesting carbohydrate source along with your fast digesting protein. So this is actually a good time, even if you want to eat like gummy bears or a high sugar candy with no fat, this will give you the same effect, but you want to spike your insulin post-workout for that highly anabolic effect. So depending on how much you weigh, I'd say for about every 100 pounds of body weight, you want about 40 grams of, that's that really rapid digesting carbohydrate source, like a dextrose or a glucose powder. And highly important within like the first 30 to 45 minutes after you work out to consume this. This is, your anabolic window where you're at your maximum capacity for, replenishing your muscle glycogen, and your muscles are really starving for all those nutrients and amino acids. So spike your insulin about 45 minutes after, and then after this, about an hour after you finish your post-workout shake, you want to have another high carbohydrate meal where you're kind of stabilizing your blood sugar levels, because that was a time when you want to have a slower digesting form of carbs where you spike your blood sugar with that post-workout dextrose or glucose. Now you want to slow things down, get your body back to normal, continue to feed your insulin and your anabolic hormones, and start to initiate the process of protein synthesis. So this is a really important time to consume more of these slow digesting carbs in the form of lentils and black beans, sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa. There's a million great forms of slow digesting carbs. So when I'm in my bulking phase, I'll consume anywhere between like 50 and 80 grams of slow digesting carbs about an 1.5 to 2 hours after I work out. So you have that 4-hour window where you want to consume, I'd say 70 to 80% of your daily consumption of carbohydrates. The third step to my simple bulking formula is you want to have a diet rich in healthy fats, specifically omega fatty acids and cholesterol. And what this does is this maximizes your testosterone output. So remember, the cholesterol is actually a precursor to testosterone production. So a lot of people think cholesterol is like the worst thing that you can put in your body, but this has actually been proven false. And I'll put a research study that has a medical study pertaining to cholesterol and heart health, but it's actually been proven that you need a diet rich in cholesterol to maximize your testosterone production. And cholesterol is actually found in things that you probably didn't even realize. Things like whole eggs, things like grass-fed beef, things like chicken and turkey are really great sources of cholesterol, and also really great sources of protein that are not only going to ramp up your testosterone production, but drip feed your muscles with these quality amino acids and protein. They're going to fuel protein synthesis and give you guys that successful bulking phase. And then also omega fatty acids found in healthy fats, things like avocado, things like walnuts, olive oil, almond butter is really good. Ground flaxseed is a great source of omega fatty acids. But it's been shown that if you have a diet that's really low in omega fatty acids, your testosterone production is going to be really low. So you want to maximize your health, you want to maximize your testosterone production by consuming lots of omega fatty acids. This will not only help you maximize your testosterone production, but it's just going to increase your overall health. You want your body to operate like a machine. You want to think of yourself like the freaking Terminator. So you want to just create an atmosphere in your body where you're maximizing your health, where you're recovering really quickly, you're reducing inflammation, and you're turning your body into a muscle building machine. So omega fatty acids are a really crucial component to this, and that's why it is my third tip in the simple bulking formula. And number 4 is how you perform your compound exercises. I cannot stress this enough. You can have the perfect diet with, protein and healthy fats and cholesterol, and you can have the perfect diet and supplement routine to maximize your anabolic hormones, but unless you're going in the gym and you were just going all out on your compound exercises, things like the bench press and the squat and the deadlift, and unless you're maximum exertion on all these compound exercises, lifting the most weight with the largest and strongest muscle groups in your body, you will not be able to reach a successful bulk. You're not going to pack on that lean muscle mass like your body is able to do. So I like to think of it in 2 parts. You have your diet and your supplementation, and then you have your workouts. So maximum intensity, maximum strength and exertion on your compound exercises are so important to a simple bulk. It's not rocket science, guys. You learn to put the right things in your body, and then you work out like a beast. I cannot stress workout intensity enough when it comes to at least your compound exercises. So that's why I talk a lot about keeping a workout log or a strength log where it tracks your weight and your reps on all these compound exercises. You want to go in the gym and every single time push yourself to lift more weight and do more repetitions. So maximum exertion on compound exercises, hit those things with maximum intensity, and you guys will not fail on your bulk. So that's my 4-part simple bulking formula. You guys follow it. You don't need to overwhelm yourself with all this information on how to bulk, how to cut. Stick to my 4-part simple bulking formula, and you guys will have some incredible lean muscle gains. If you guys are looking for more great tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, check out weightgainmethod.com. Thanks, guys. If you guys want to gain muscle fast, you came to the right spot, because I want to take you guys through my crazy anabolic workout today. And this is a workout that I'll do myself once every 1 to 2 weeks, just to elicit the maximum anabolic hormone release and just to put the most overload.